Nightline continues from Washington with Terry Moran.
Imagine for a moment you could stop violent crime before it happens. It sounds like something out of science fiction, but a promising new technology makes predicting violence very real. It's all based on vocal cues from people's speech. But if law enforcement can listen in on a heated argument, what's to stop their listening to your casual conversations? ABC's Jim Sciutto reports from Holland.
Caught on camera. It seems like security cameras catch us nearly everywhere we go today, often on our worst behavior. But imagine if police could rewind, catch us before we act.
Positive for Howard.
Just like in Steven Spielberg's hit film Minority Report,
Columbia Pre-Crime Division. I'm placing you
in which a police officer played by Tom Cruise uses clairvoyance to predict crimes before they happen.
I didn't do anything.
Pure fantasy?
Give the man his hat.
Well, a new technology now being used in Holland claims to do something similar, predicting crimes by listening to us. Taking Big Brother one step closer to reality, these powerful microphones attached to security cameras eavesdrop on conversations as far as 100 yards away. The technology has become a popular crime-fighting tool in several Dutch cities. And the argument is, if you can catch people when they're speaking aggressively to each other, you can stop them before they become physically violent. Studies have shown that 90% of violence begins with verbal aggression. In keeping with the futuristic feel, it is not a person listening, but a powerful computer. And it's not listening to what we say, but how we say it. The Dutch engineers who developed the system say the computer works like a human ear, pinpointing 12 telltale signs in our voices which indicate violence is imminent, including decibel level, pitch, and the speed words are spoken.
People lose their control over their voice. Adrenaline starts to rush through your body, muscles tighten, and the vocal cord actually changes. And that's what we can hear.
To see just how accurate the system is, Derek and I tested it out ourselves.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
Faking an altercation in the street.
Get the hell out of here.
We scream, we shout,
What do you think you're doing, man? This is my place.
we bump each other again and again, but we can't set off the alarm.
Go to your home. Go back to America.
But watch when the argument is real, like this one caught on police cameras recently. The alarm does sound. The police send in officers and stop the argument before it comes to blows.
Because of the years of research that we've put into this, we can distinguish the very tiny little differences between those different sounds.
Subtle differences in tone.
Yes, in tone, in acceleration of volume, in the times per millisecond something happens, etc.
So you boiled down very complex human speech into an analyzable pattern.
Exactly.
In its first 6 weeks in the city of Groningen, the system raised 70 genuine alarms and resulted in 6 arrests. It is successes like that that convinced Groningen's mayor, Jacques Wallace, to install the new technology, after originally opposing security cameras altogether.
What changed for you?
For me, what changed was that we want to have safe in the cities. We want people to have fun, go to bars and public places and enjoy themselves. If you can avoid the development of a fight in the beginning, then you're helping people.
And the people seem to agree. In fact, we had trouble finding anyone who would say a bad thing about the listening cameras.
Does it feel like Big Brother?
No, definitely not. I don't feel any, how do you call it?
Invasion of privacy.
Yeah, nothing.
Question is, do you trust the technology to be able to do that?
I think I do.
Which made us wonder for a moment if they thought Big Brother was listening to us.
I think it's important, and I think it's a good thing to keep things secure in and around town.
But the truth is, people here really seem to believe it works. Privacy advocates aren't so sure. They're worried the microphones could one day start recording the content of conversations, in addition to assessing the tone. So far, the Dutch have installed more than 300 of the cameras in 3 cities.
To the city of London.
Now, London is considering importing it for the 2012 Olympics. And the system's developers have even been contacted by potential buyers in Washington, D.C. and New York. Strong indications that Big Brother's eyes and ears may be coming to a town near you. I'm Jim Shudo for Nightline in Groningen, Holland.